a while, as I think we're eventually going to get this thing live. I've already pinged at least the stream pings roll, and yes, it's loading. So, welcome guys to the second to last round of 32 match in this tournament. As we're like halfway through a warm-up, actually 3/4 of the way through a warm-up right now. So, this time, we have kurtisisdead versus Mutantrabies facing off against each other. The 16th and 17th seeds, respectively.
Should be a nice, evenly match, then.
Yeah, it should be very close. Kurtis, I actually was the one who reffed Kurtis's qualifier lobby. He popped off on the later Hard Rock and Double Time maps. Double Time is definitely Kurtis's strong suit. It'll probably take me a while, but let me load up the qualifier results. Also, I think I'm going to turn on push to talk again so you guys don't get the barrage of keyboard.
Hold on, I think my screen just went into 60 hertz. Let me change that.
60 hertz question mark?
Hey, never mind. Google, she's just breaking everything.
Google. Yeah, so regardless, I think that was the second warm-up. So we've already had rolls. Kurtis rolling a strong 98 and Mutantrabies rolling at 12, so Mutantrabies will be getting the first ban, and Kurtis will be getting the first pick. Alright. Fixing stream things real fast. So I'm going to be commentating directly from the Twitch stream for the time being. Mutant banning out Double Time 2 Sweet Play. To be expected, Kurtis did have a very strong performance on Sense, which was the speed map in qualifiers. And Hard Rock 1 banned out from Kurtis, so no CS 6.5 either, so that leaves the AR8 hidden up for grabs, as well as all the no mods. And the first pick Double Time 1, Koyoi Index. So, relatively aim consistency Double Time here. I say aim consistency. Well, actually it is aim consistency. It's 210 BPM.
On the DT1 in the qualifiers, Mutantrabies came in 13th and kurtisisdead came in 14th, so should be a pretty close map.
Yeah, actually very interesting there. Yeah, Mutantrabies holding on longer on Double Time 1 in qualifiers. That being said, I think it's going to be a close one. Both of these players did perform quite well on the double times in qualifiers. So again, best of 9, first to 5. And we'll see who strikes first in this match. I think this match has the potential to go to tiebreaker. I mean, obviously the seeding itself, will suggest it, 16 and 17 for Kurtis and Mutantrabies respectively. But also I think just their overall performances across the maps gives each of these players skill sets that they can work with to their advantage. Both players holding on so far quite well. Early accuracy drop from Mutantrabies is going to give Kurtis a slight score lead for the time being, as we are now a quarter of the way into the map.
Is this a map you're expecting to see FCs on in general?
I think we've already seen a few FCs on this map in this round already.
We'll see how consequential that act drop is then.
Yeah. I know the very first match of this round almost came down to an accuracy battle. It's just a miss on some back and forths from one of the players was the deciding factor. So far, both players holding on really well. Kurtis dropped a little bit of accuracy on one of the bursts, so score lead now shrunk to about 10,000 points within each other.
Yeah, only about 0.5% difference, and that's even shrinking, so...
Yeah. Mutantrabies might have had some act drops earlier on in the map, but Kurtis did find some act drops closer towards the middle, so that slight element of score v1 still existing in the placement of the players, I can English, determining the overall score. Both players hitting those back and forth, so we might actually see an accuracy battle here.
Yeah, Mutantrabies needs something happen on Kurtis's end.
Both players. Oh, but there goes Mutant on the kick slider, and that's going to be the first point to Kurtis off a very solid 99% full combo.
Yeah, both strong performances from both of them.
Yeah, unfortunate, I think, 2 slider break from Mutantrabies near the end there, but still a solid pick for Kurtis, and with that, the double time pool is now exhausted. Yeah, double time 1, very different in BPM wise compared to double time 2. It's only 210 BPM after double time, whereas Sweet Play is roughly 258.
Makes sense you'd see someone not very comfortable with speed ban DT2 then. Even though usually DT1 is more likely to be picked in a pool.
Yep. Kurtis is saying the Hard Rock 2 waiting room. Yeah, Mutantrabies feeling some nerves right now, by the looks of it. I think that seeing his performance on Double Time 1 might have made him a little bit nervous in his expectations, his overall expectations of the match.
It's always brutal to lose a map you do so well on.
Oh, okay, well, this is really interesting. He's gonna go for the Nomad 1. Nomad 1 hater, any thoughts?
I banned Nomad 1 in the last tournament I was in, so I can speak for Nomad 1 hater.
Yeah, so this is Caramel Heaven on the Chocolate Heaven difficulty. So, not the Suki Nathan map set, but the fast map set. So this is definitely something that Mutantrabies can shine in, actually getting 6th overall in qualifiers on Nomad 1. So I think he's going to try.
Kurtis all the way down at 37th, so this is a good pick just based off the qualifiers.
Yeah. And there's actually there's kind of a clump of people in qualifiers, roughly between the 450 and 550k range. But yeah, Mutantrabies is definitely trying to abuse perhaps Kurtis's lack of consistency. But so far, it's still an accuracy battle. Into the first TI room. Oh, I want to see if anybody's going to miss on these triples, and there goes Kurtis on those triples. So Mutantrabies' strategy so far paying off, with a high combo advantage and a very strong act advantage as well.
You just gotta hang on.
I think Kurtis is trying to right lane. And then the sad face.
At least we got him. Lamb.
We got the lamb. Can assume it's probably lame. Lamb, lame. Many options.
Breaking
And here,
sorry.
we're in the second TI now. Kurtis gets these triples this time around. Yeah, Mutant's holding on very, very strongly. Now halfway into the map with a solid 180,000 point lead over Kurtis.
A sizable act advantage as well.
Yeah, on score 82, that's going to matter a lot. We'll see if he can hold through this difficult section, but as I say that, he's going to miss on one of the longer bursts.
So 200 combo advantage for Kurtis here.
Yeah, 200 combo advantage, but the accuracy advantage still in favor of Mutantrabies, and he has 200,000 points to work with.
Kurtis might need a bit more, another mistake from Mutantrabies, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're probably going to need to see chain misses from Mutantrabies as Kurtis writes out so bad. And there goes Kurtis on those triples again, and that's going to be it. There's not enough map left for Kurtis to make a comeback, even if Mutant finds multiple chain misses, and it's going to be a 1-1 match.
Yeah, even with Mutant missing right there, I don't know if Kurtis could have won that even if he held on.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of map left in that break, so yeah. Very unlikely Kurtis could have made it back, and the strategy that Mutant had on seeing Kurtis's qualifier performance on Nomad 1 definitely paid off for him.
Yep, he didn't combo it as well as he probably wanted to, but sometimes you pick against your opponent.
Yeah, and overall, a solid pick from Mutantrabies, and he's going to tie up the score now.
And a very fast no mod 5 pick from Kurtis. And I might have done an oopsie and forgot to mention that it got updated. However, people didn't complain to me that there were any major changes, so I'm just hoping the map is still relatively fine to how it was. So, relatively lengthy 220 BPM speed map.
Early break from Kurtis.
Yeah, actually over-aiming that slider. But long map, 3 minutes 16 seconds, and this map caps out at 1700 combos. So, still plenty of time.
I would be surprised if it made a huge difference, and yeah, Mutant just broke there, so.
Yeah, over-framing on the back and forth there, so squarely going right back in favor of Kurtis.
The strategic early miss.
Always gotta get the nerves out early, man. Massive drop from Mutant on that long stream there, but Kurtis did drop as well. And more combo resets from both players.
Yeah, slight advantage, well, pretty sizable advantage actually to Kurtis, but basically another half of the map to play with no influence from the first half in terms of combo.
Yeah, 60,000 points to work with. Mutantrabies, again, not the strongest of speed players, so that 60,000 points might not be made up, depending on how well Mutant does on the remainder of this map.
Well, now he's got his chance.
Yeah, actually, that's a chance of maybe Kurtis dropping there. And Mutant did have an almost 500 combo, but that's gone now.
That's a shame too, because he almost got to the end of that before the break.
And we're now 3/4 of the way into the map, and again, a 50,000 point lead for Kurtis, and there goes Mutant again, and with that, I think I'm gonna have to call the map there. I just don't think there's enough time, and there's another break from Mutant, so this is almost certainly going to be Kurtis's pick. Once again, Kurtis playing to his strengths here.
Yeah, 700 combo, that's a pretty impressive way to unlock this map.
Yep. And there's the frozen slider, so with that, 2-1 now for Kurtis. We are 30 combo off the funny number in Osu from Kurtis. Unfortunate.
Truly a tragedy.
Truly tragic.
That felt a bit closer with the back and forth than the stats would lead you to believe.
Yeah. Kurtis is almost expecting the Hard Rock 2 from Mutantrabies, but it's going to be No Mod 2 instead.
So, Anisakis somatic mutation type Forza. So definitely a step down from the qualifiers no mod to Amber Wishes, sizably more difficult than Forza. 185 BPM here. But there are some interesting string patterns in this map, courtesy of Maddie. Really old style mapping too. I say old style, this is more like 2013, maybe 2014 mapping. After all, it still has a 6-digit beat ID.
Definitely a different feel from most maps you play nowadays, though.
Yeah, Mutant is gonna drop on those kick sliders right there, and we're in the middle of the map, coming on a free combo section.
Wonder if he's surprised to see on that break there that Kurtis is hanging on with a full combo still.
Yeah, Mutant's gonna drop on a few of those buzz sliders actually. Kurtis holding on strong. We'll see if he hits this 1/3 section. The answer is no, but neither does Mutant. So I have to see who's able to hold on to this ending, because Kurtis has a roughly 70,000 point lead, but that can probably still change there. I think there's still enough map. If Kurtis breaks anytime soon, that can change.
It is going to have to be soon, though.
Players getting those kick sliders there. And yeah, both players still holding on to combo. And the ending really is not that difficult, so I think this is actually the first break point of this match.
Kurtis and the chat are going to be happy about this.
But yeah, that's the first break point of this match. It's a 3-1 now for Kurtis. Just that single slider break in the 1/3 section.
Pretty dominant breakpoint performance there. Kurtis complaining there's no more fast stuff, though.
Hey, no fast stuff left for Kurtis to pick, so this is going to be interesting. And surprisingly, the AR rate hidden is still left up. I wonder if Kurtis will actually gamble and pick hidden 1. He's contemplating gambling. Oh, he's actually going to go Hard Rock too. Geist.
Alright, so what's so special about Hard Rock 2?
It is 200 BPM aim, with a little bit of awkward patterns in the ending, particularly. Also, No Mod 1 has been picked already, actually by Mutantrabies, so... So, Geist on Hard Rock...
The patterns in this map pretty straightforward for a good portion of it, and then the ending is where things get spicy with a little bit of awkward aim. But overall, just a generic Hard Rock map. Hard Rock 1, which was banned out by Kurtis. More CS 6.5, and also relatively finger control heavy as well. Both players are going to find early drops. Kurtis over-aiming a slider. I think Mutant under-aiming a circle there.
But just an ever so slight advantage to Kurtis, or his matching.
Yeah, matching accuracies, that score lead means nothing right now. We'll see who's able to hit some of these bigger jumps coming up now. So far, both players still holding on really well, despite their earlier hiccups. Pretty much matching accuracies, just a slight combo advantage for Kurtis off of just breaking earlier than Mutant, but otherwise, everything seems to have stabilized for both of these players, and now Kurtis has the accuracy advantage. Well, both players ever so slightly. I think straight ahead by 1/100.
About a 10,000 point lead for Kurtis, so if they break at the same time, that might come into play. Oh wait,
yeah.
Never mind. A bunch of 100s are going to even it up.
Yeah, any breaks right now are going to be crucial, and we're about to get into the last quarter of the map, and this is where things start to pick up a lot.
Ooh, huge drop. Kurtis, and Mutant's hanging on.
Yeah, that was before the difficulty really starts to pick up too. Both players saying those buzz sliders, but yeah, it's looking really good for Mutant right now. 100,000 points already into the last quarter of the map.
Yeah, he's just gonna run away with this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Mutant's gonna find some accuracy drops, but it doesn't matter. He's holding the 1000 combo. Kurtis just breaking again on those sliders, and with that, it's gonna be another break point. So Mutant falling back to a 3-2 deficit now on his own pick next.
Back-to-back breaks and a super impressive performance by Mutant. Wow.
Yeah, unfortunate reverse choke, but enough to get the job done. So no double time maps left, no hard rock maps left. It's only the two hiddens, the alt nomad and the tech nomad. 4 maps remaining, 3 will be played and 1 will be untouched if we're going to see a tiebreaker scenario. And Nomad 4, raise your hands. Yeah, so that leaves only the alt nomad and then the 2 hidden maps remaining, so
very crucial pick here.
Absolutely. We'll see who can come out on top of this map. This map is definitely full FCable from pretty much all players, I think. And we've even seen some FCs on this map already in the tournament.
So almost 3 minutes of Nathan mapping, and an early drop from Mutant. Probably shouldn't matter too much, as Kurtis does trade the drop as well.
Yeah, that just evens up the accuracy.
Both players hitting the triangle stream and the following buzz slider, so we're into the first Heki section of this map. Accuracy is really close, combos also really close to each other right now, so a slight score advantage for Mutantrabies, but that can change real quick if anybody breaks. And there goes Kurtis.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, into a cooldown section we go, so free combo for Mutant.
Or maybe not.
Yeah!
That is a soul-crushing miss.
Yeah, over-aiming a slider. And into the break, both players can see the scores, and they can see what the score lead is. GG from Kurtis. Whether that's a preemptive GG or not, who knows? Because chain misses from Mutant can be the difference maker if Kurtis holds. Kurtis is gonna find 50s, and both players are gonna drop on the exact same spot into the final drop.
Oh yeah, looks like Mutant.
Yeah, Mutant just holding on better through some of these PI sections with a bit more tech patterns, so looking real good for Mutant to tie it up on his own pick. And with that spinner, that's going to be it. It's going to be a 3-3 now, off a convincing 95,000 point lead, and 3 slider breaks. So yeah, one more pick from Kurtis, one more pick from Mutant. There's only one no mod, and there's only one no mod left, and there's still the 2 hidden maps.
So what do you think we're gonna see here?
Well, no mod 3, alt map time.
So fast with the picks.
Yeah, both players really wanting to avoid hidden, but with the no mod pool gone, hidden's the only one left, and I have a general idea of what the last pick is gonna be, and it's not gonna be Don't Hide These Feelings.
Ich drück aufs Gas, hör die 500 PS. Fahren durch die Stadt, GTA Los Angeles.
Somebody's car is getting broken into, I think.
Manchmal gibt's Palaver, doch es regelt sich von sich. Fühl mich wie Rocky, Rabe graviert auf dem Cockpit. Lipglas am Sippe, Kinder 90er Jahre wie Mob Deep.
Really interested to see how this one is going to pan out.
Palaver, doch es regelt sich von sich. Fühl mich wie Rocky, Rabe graviert auf dem Cockpit. Lipglas am Sippe, Kinder 90er Jahre wie Mob Deep.
I think 500 PS is definitely a different beast from the qualifier's alt map. But nobody's single tapping this. Nobody willing to risk the 280 BPM single tap. They're gonna keep it safe, play it safe, and go the alternating route. And into the first Ki, and both players are going to pretty much miss on the exact same spot. That combo reset is going to favor Mutant, but there's only 20,000 points between them.
Oh, and another break by Mutant there.
Yeah, but that's traded by Kurtis, so yet another combo reset in favor of Mutant. Yeah, this one is really close. The score lead's finally gone back in favor of Kurtis. Well, not anymore. Dropping on the slider there.
A lot of breaks on this flowy aim, and with only 5,000 score difference, it's going to come down to the wire, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. Mutant drops on practically nothing there.
Yeah, don't know where that came from.
Yeah, but there's another drop from Kurtis. Accuracy drop from Mutant though, and there's the combo drops. Okay, this
is neck and neck.
There are 700 points between these players.
Not very optimistic for someone with the lead.
I don't think he realizes he has the lead either. But this one is going to come down to the wire. Oh, there's an accuracy drop from Kurtis though. Is that going to be it? Oh, there's that combo break at the end.
Wow. At the very end, Mutant pulls a bit away, and 10,000 points make that match look a little more lopsided than it was.
Yeah. And even then, the map was never... There was never a huge score difference between the players, ever. At most, maybe 20,000 points between the two players. So very close overall.
Only 1,000 points at that break. If you have scoreboard on, that's about as stressful as it gets.
Yeah. And yep, to be expected, the AR8 hit will be left untouched in this pool. It's going to be to the Terminus as the final pick map.
You think either of these players has a big advantage on this map?
So, 3.5 minute hidden consistency. It's got bursts, it's got some longer streams at 189 BPM. Also has a lot of aim to it. So, I think it can go either way. And you can't really compare the qualifiers Hidden 2 performance with this map because the qualifiers Hidden 2 and To the Terminus are actually very different styled maps, so who knows? This map I think can go either way. We saw in No Mod 1 and Mutantrabies having better consistent aim than Kurtis. But this map does have a few streams and bursts in it, so it could go either way, like I said. And there's that first drop from Mutant.
Yeah. Yeah, with the bursts and streams in this map, thinking Kurtis will be very comfortable with that. Hopefully Mutant can hold on with his aim.
Yeah, but seeing that the hidden pool was left as the last possible pick makes me think that neither of these players really feel that confident on this map. There's a drop from
Kurtis.
Yeah, drop on a slider. He's gonna aim that stream, hit that stream late as well. So back dropping to 98.5. Mutant with a 96.5 though. There's another combo break from Kurtis, I think on a reverse slider. So definitely combo advantage for Mutant, but the accuracy advantage is what's keeping Kurtis in the lead so far. As we're now halfway into the map.
Yeah, but if Mutant keeps comboing, he's going to bridge that gap pretty quickly.
Yeah, Usu is a combo game after all.
Combo game. Oh.
Oh, that's a crucial drop too. And there's some long strings coming up as well. Up to 32 notes on some of these longer strings that are coming up. Yeah, and Kurtis's superb accuracy is also helping a lot in this score lead that he has. Mutant struggling to even get 96 right now, and here we go, the first of the long streams followed immediately by the second of the long streams. And the third one as well.
And Mutant will drop somewhere in there.
Yeah, and Kurtis holding on, so crucial breakpoint there, and it's going to be a tiebreaker between both of these players too. Yeah. We've seen the tiebreaker in a lot of these matches already, but I think... Actually, I can't say for certain. I think one or two of these matches that went to tiebreaker might have been streamed, but I am not aware. But regardless, we're going to see own phrases as the tiebreaker. Yeah, solid 650k from Kurtis on this map.
Yeah, very impressive after some struggles in the beginning.
Yeah, slider breaks too, nonetheless. Mutant be like, probably should have picked the AR8. But yeah, match point, and it's a tiebreaker. AR8 for most of these players is going to be RNG, except for one person who did double S the AR8 hidden because his name is YoshiLover456 and that is his job.
SSing the AR8 hidden map in the tournament. Wow.
Hey man, this guy can play 6-star AR8, so...
Jeez. Insta-ban. Every time.
Actually. But here we go, own phrases.
So we're looking at a pretty standard tiebreaker here?
Not really, actually.
So tell me about it.
Yeah, so it is going to focus more on the aim, but there's a lot of tech aspect to it. And that's just because of the way Captain actually decided to map it.
I see. I've had sort of techie tiebreakers before, and they always stress me out.
Yeah, this kind of throws in the mixed bag of everything. We're not seeing any mods, I think to be expected from most players. Very slow beginning, but it's going to pick up really soon. And here we go.
You can instantly tell it's not quite your normal tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's something you don't particularly want to sight read, as Kurtis seems to have found out already. That being said, the accuracy advantage Kurtis has is still giving him the score lead right now, so...
And on a tiebreaker, you have to expect breaks, so...
Yeah, I don't think we've had anything close to a full combo on this map. This map is very difficult. This map is not easy to full combo. Very tricky rhythmic patterns in this map. And some of these streams are brutal as well. Into the first PI section we go.
Even hitting them fairly well though. As is Kurtis. Oh.
Yeah, first drop from Mutant on this TI section. And a 500 combo advantage now to Kurtis, as well as the accuracy advantage that he has. So Swirly's gonna go in favor of Kurtis. Oh, Mutant's gonna under-aim the entire vertical stream there, so even bigger combo advantage now to Kurtis. And we're gonna get into the second TI very soon. Both players hitting the build-up, and now we're in the second TI.
Kurtis just gonna build up his score advantage to 90,000.
Yeah, and he's hit 4 digits in the combo department now.
Oh.
Are you proud of me, Boyd?
Begins.
Are you proud of me, Boyd?
Yes.
Kurtis not happy, but... And there's a third of the map left with a 100,000 point lead for Kurtis. But the last quarter of this map really it doesn't get any easier from this point on. Yeah, and there's a drop from Mutant there, and I think with that probably seals it. It's still 80,000 points in favor of Kurtis.
It'd need to be something like Mutant FC's the rest, and we see a break from Kurtis pretty soon here.
Yeah, and we're gonna get some big jumps soon. There is a drop from Kurtis, but with a 300 combo and less than a quarter of the map left, I don't think there's enough time for Mutant to close this 100,000 score lead that Kurtis has.
Yeah, we have to see something dramatic here. There's another break though.
Yeah, there is another drop. That score lead is closing, but again, Mutant has to hold on. Both players holding very similar accuracies. Mutant's still holding on, and this is on the decelerating streams, and that's gonna be it.
The second commentator curse of the map will seal it.
Bounce.
And that's the end of the map. Kurtis is gonna win this 5-4 in the tiebreaker. So Kurtis will move on in the winner's bracket. Mutant will drop down into the loser's bracket. But an overall close match.
Yeah, great performances by the both of them.
Very solid 466,600 points from Kurtis. Very clean ending.
Yeah, that 1,000 combo in the middle sealed the deal for him.
Absolutely. So with that, Kurtis is going to win this match. Very 5-4, and some of these maps were very close, particularly No Mod 3. There was never a score difference greater than 20,000 in the entirety of the map. So if we look at the schedule, or I should say the bracket, not the schedule because there's only one map left, Kurtis has a tough road ahead of him, having to go up against Aitor, who topped qualifiers and also swept Fubuki 5-0, and I believe the only sweep in the tournament so far. So I think as Kaiden is updating some match results, I think one of the more surprising matches I think that happened, Quo versus CB92. Quo actually getting upset by CB92 was something that I don't think people expected. Yeah, we've had a lot of tiebreakers so far in this tournament. It looks like Lucky winning off a tiebreaker, Yoshi's Lover winning off a tiebreaker. So yeah. So I think with that, there's one more round of 32 match left, which I think was actually rescheduled to 21 UTC today. So actually will be after the round of 16 showcase and the schedule release. So that'll be interesting. But knowing my schedules and whatnot, I don't think I can push back the Mapful showcase any further. And yeah, so with that, that's going to be the end of this stream. I'll be the end of this stream. The next time we'll see you will be in the round of 16 Mapful showcase. I hope to see you guys there.